lot of our students in Bangladesh. I was setting up another Skype session for them about language learning. While you're here, why don't I tell you a little about Krash Course? Krash Course Language Acquisition is a world-renowned language learning program. We're based on several theories and principles. Let me share a few with you. Oh, come in. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Are you Emily?
Yeah. Bailey?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah,
Did you
nice
get
to
my
meet you.
email?
I did actually.
Perfect.
And I was just sharing with them a little bit about our program, Krash Course.
That's fantastic. That's actually why I was here today.
Great.
What were you going over?
Our theories and principles.
Oh, what are theories and principles?
Well, they are foundations of how we teach a language and acquisition and how you learn it. Okay, let me show you some of our theories. First is the interactionist. There's a linguistic focus, interactions with the environment. It provides stimulation. There's comprehensible input and comprehension checks. And some of our teaching methods involve the LEA and immersion methods.
I know those.
Great. And we also have the innatist theory. This is where language starts in the brain. And our method of teaching is through TPR.
Now, is that Krashen's monitor model? I've heard about that.
It is actually. That involves acquisition, the monitor hypothesis, natural order, input hypothesis, and the effective filter.
Oh, okay.
And we also pulled from some secondary theories, such as the cognitivist, behaviorist, and sociocultural.
Is that the zone of proximal development?
You got it. That's the zone of proximal development.
That sounds great, but what's the benefit of me doing Krash Course instead of just doing Rosetta Stone at the library?
Good question. Actually, I think there are a lot of benefits to Krash Course, but I don't want to just share with my word. I want you to hear from some of our satisfied students.
Oh, great.
Hi, my name is Alicia. I used Krash Course to study Chinese. I loved the way that they set me up on Skype appointments with actual Chinese speakers. That way I could speak to my interlocutor face to face. I had tons of natural communication, modified input, and recasting as I negotiated the meaning of our conversations. It was super helpful.
Hi, my name is Abigail, and I'm using Krash Course to help me study Spanish. I was struggling with overgeneralization and simplification errors, but Krash Course has helped me to see that my errors can actually be a good thing. Their comprehensible input has helped me with my fossilization struggles in relation to my Spanish acquisition. I don't know where I'd be without them.
Wow, thank you so much for showing me those testimonies. That is going to be such a great help as I choose my language program that I want. Now, I'm a kinesthetic learner. Is there anything that Krash Course will do for that?
Yes, we have a variety of options that gear towards oral, visual, and kinesthetic learners. Just choose a program that's best for you. We have so many different types of scaffolding for every variety of student.
Perfect. Now, what about the critical period hypothesis? I've heard that only children can learn a second language.
There is some truth to that, but the benefits are at any age. For example, you would bring more cognitive maturity, metalinguistic awareness, and real knowledge that a child wouldn't have.
This sounds too good to be true. Okay, here's one. I am an art student, and I've been struggling with the terminology and vocabulary for my classes. Can Krash Course help me with that?
Yes, actually, I'm a business major, and Krash Course helped me to learn basic business terminology. Using Krashen's model, for instance, I learned that my effective filter will highly affect my abilities to learn. But don't take my word for it. Here's Alicia and Abigail's take on it. Great.
In addition to Chinese, I was also struggling with the medical terminology and vocabulary in my athletic training courses. Their additive bilingual approach helped me to learn new terminology while not forgetting everyday language. Krash Course set me up with different professionals in my future field, and I was able to interact with them and the environment. Also, since at times I was only there to observe, I had plenty of time for my silent period, during which I was able to build up my comprehension. Since I was immersed, it felt very natural and comfortable for me.
Not only did I use Krash Course to help me with my Spanish learning, but I also used them to help me stay afloat in my medical terminology classes. I was taught in online sessions that comprehension, clarification, and self-repetition were key to memorization and acquisition. When in my placements, I made sure to follow these steps. With each new term, I would verify it and then repeat it to myself. I know that nothing can be learned without being first observed, and everyone has an innate learning and growing ability. Because of this, I know I will be able to communicate and be successful in my future field.
That is super helpful to hear, but I'm still not sure. I just have so many worries about the barriers of learning a language.
I completely understand. Here are a few guarantees that Krash Course offers for its students. We have lots of opportunities to talk and interact with native speakers. L1 is valued and encouraged. Positive corrective feedback is also offered. And there's also a low pressure to speak. And you get lots of time in the L2. And L1 and L2 similarities are pointed out throughout the program. And there's also available immersion in the target language, as well as ample amount of time for learning.
Great. Wow, I really think that this could be the program for me. How do I get started? What are the specifics?
Great, let me get you in touch with your language counselor. They will administer a language assessment and they will be able to set you up with online classes, Skype sessions, professional placement, and observations, and the other opportunities that Krash Course offers.
That is fantastic. Thank you so much, Bailey.
Of course, I'm happy to help. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you learned a lot today.
I know I sure did.
Thanks again for stopping by.